You've probably seen it in the spice aisle 100 times. But what if this common spice, Chinese cinnamon, holds a powerful secret for your health after age 60? A secret that could make a difference in everything from your blood sugar to your brain health. But there's a catch. And using the wrong kind of cinnamon could do more harm than good. Stay with me to find out the right way to tap into the power of this ancient remedy. For thousands of years, the fragrant bark of the cinnamon tree has been used not just for its warm, comforting flavor, but for its medicinal properties. The variety you most likely have in your kitchen is Cinnamon Cassia, or Chinese cinnamon. It's a staple in countless recipes. But beyond its familiar taste, it contains bioactive compounds that modern science is now exploring for their potential health benefits, especially for those of us navigating life after 60. In this video, we're going to explore the 5 most significant reasons this ancient spice is being studied as a powerhouse for senior health. We'll look at what the research says about its effects on some of the chronic conditions that concern us most as we age. And, most importantly, I'll share that critical piece of information you need to know the difference between the 2 main types of cinnamon to ensure you're getting potential benefits without the risks. This is information everyone over 60 should have. The blood sugar stabilizer. Problem. One of the most common health challenges after 60 is managing blood sugar. Many people deal with fluctuating glucose levels, which can lead to fatigue and an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. If left unchecked, this can quietly cause problems in the body. Agitate. These constant spikes and dips in blood sugar aren't just inconvenient. They can be a long-term threat. Over time, high glucose can damage blood vessels in your heart, kidneys, eyes, and nerves, contributing to some of the most feared complications of aging. It's a silent process that can drastically impact your quality of life. Solve. Here's where Chinese cinnamon may be a helpful ally. A growing but mixed body of scientific research suggests that compounds in cinnamon might help the body manage blood sugar. Some studies have found it can improve insulin sensitivity, meaning your cells get better at absorbing sugar from your blood for energy. A 12-week study showed that daily cinnamon supplements help keep blood sugar levels stable in people with prediabetes, though other studies have found no significant effect. Researchers believe it may work by slowing the breakdown of carbohydrates in your digestive tract, which could help prevent a sudden rush of sugar into your system after a meal. Your heart's guardian. Problem. It's a sobering fact that heart disease is a leading cause of death worldwide. For seniors, maintaining cardiovascular health is a necessity for a long, active life, with key concerns often focused on cholesterol and blood pressure. Agitate. High levels of LDL, or bad cholesterol, and triglycerides can cause fatty plaques to build up in your arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This hardening of the arteries forces your heart to work harder, raises blood pressure, and increases the risk of a heart attack or stroke. Solve. This is another area where cinnamon shows promise, though the evidence is still developing. Some studies and meta-analyses have found that regular cinnamon supplementation may lead to a modest decrease in total cholesterol, LDL, cholesterol, and triglycerides. At the same time, it could help raise HDL, the good cholesterol. In addition, some research shows that consuming cinnamon consistently for at least 8 weeks may have a favorable effect on lowering blood pressure. Its anti-inflammatory properties are also thought to help reduce inflammation within the arteries, promoting better circulation. The anti-inflammatory soother for aching joints. The problem, if you're over 60, you might be familiar with the morning stiffness and joint pain that can come with arthritis and other inflammatory conditions. It can make simple joys, like gardening or playing with grandchildren, a painful experience. Agitate. This isn't just wear and tear. It's often driven by chronic inflammation, where the body's immune system is in a constant state of high alert. This inflammation doesn't just cause pain, it can slowly degrade cartilage and bone, leading to a cycle of discomfort. Solve. Cinnamon is packed with powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, especially one called cinnamaldehyd. This is the compound that gives cinnamon its distinct flavor and aroma, but it also does interesting work inside your body. Lab research on human cells has shown that cinnamaldehyd can help reduce the body's inflammatory response by inhibiting the production of inflammatory molecules. While this is promising, and cinnamon has been used in traditional medicine for this purpose, more studies are needed in humans to confirm its effectiveness for soothing inflammatory joint issues. A shield for your brain. Problem. As we get older, the fear of cognitive decline can be a heavy burden. The thought of losing our memory and clarity to diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's is a deep-seated anxiety for many. Agitate. These diseases are marked by progressive damage to brain cells. In Alzheimer's, this involves the buildup of proteins called tau and amyloid beta. In Parkinson's, it's the loss of dopamine-producing neurons that leads to issues with motor control. The impact is devastating for both the individual and their family. Solve. Here, research into cinnamon offers a glimpse of hope, though it's important to note these findings are very preliminary. Animal and lab studies have suggested that compounds in cinnamon may help block the aggregation of the tau protein, which is a key marker of Alzheimer's. For Parkinson's, animal studies have shown that the body metabolizes cinnamon into sodium benzoate, a compound that appeared to protect neurons and improve motor function in these models. While more human trials are essential, these early findings suggest cinnamon could play a neuroprotective role. The important caveat: Cassia versus Ceylon cinnamon. Now, we've come to the most critical part of this video, the catch I mentioned earlier. The potential health benefits are exciting, but they come with a major warning. The vast majority of cinnamon sold in supermarkets, especially in North America, is the Chinese Cassia variety. While it has benefits, it also contains a compound called coumarin. In small, occasional amounts, coumarin is generally considered harmless. However, when consumed daily in the larger amounts that might be needed to achieve health benefits like a teaspoon or more, the coumarin in Cassia cinnamon can be high enough to potentially cause stress or damage to the liver, particularly in sensitive individuals. This is where the other main type of cinnamon comes in: Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon has only trace amounts of coumarin, making it a much safer choice for regular, daily use. It has a lighter, more delicate flavor. While Cassia is fine for occasional baking, if you plan to make cinnamon a daily part of your health routine, switching to Ceylon is the most important step you can take. Look for it in health food stores or online, and make sure the label specifically says Ceylon or Cinnamon verum. Practical application and safe dosage. So, how can you safely incorporate this amazing spice into your life? For seniors looking to reap the potential benefits, studies suggest a daily dose of about half to 1 full teaspoon, 1 to 4 grams of Ceylon cinnamon, is both effective and considered safe. The best part is how easy it is to use. You can sprinkle it on your morning oatmeal, yogurt, or cottage cheese. Stir it into your coffee or tea for a fragrant, health-boosting kick. Add it to smoothies for flavor and potential blood sugar control. Sprinkle it over baked apples or sweet potatoes for a delicious, healthy dessert. A simple way to enjoy it is by making cinnamon tea. Just steep a Ceylon cinnamon stick in hot water for a few minutes. It's a comforting and powerful way to end your day. So, what's the bottom line? This humble spice holds real potential for those of us over 60. From helping to stabilize blood sugar and protect our hearts to easing inflammation and maybe even shielding our brains, the science is promising. The key takeaway is to be smart about it. Choose Ceylon cinnamon for daily use to get all the potential benefits without the risks linked to the high coumarin content in Cassia. Taking this small, simple step is an act of empowerment for your long-term health. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more science-backed tips for healthy aging. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. How do you use cinnamon in your daily routine? Disclaimer: always remember to consult with your healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or starting a new supplement regimen, especially if you are taking medications for diabetes or blood thinning, or if you have a liver condition. This video is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice.